Yeah, hi people, it's me again. As you can tell from the header, it's me obviously, Moreno Wakenberg as always. As you can tell from the header, I have made the decision to offer plushies for sale, esoteric plushies. By esoteric plushies, I simply mean energy or spirits or anything similar in a doll or a plushie or anything similar. So essentially, it's like the doll version of an enchanted item. Think of a teddy bear, think of etc. etc. Think of cheesy movies like Annabelle and whatnot and Chucky, albeit in a good way. I already discussed this, or I touched upon this subject in an earlier video, in an earlier article called "Do Haunted Dolls Have Merit?" So yeah, for personal reasons, I have decided to offer this. The reason I didn't do so before is because, let's just say, the global spiritual environment wasn't exactly fruitful or wasn't exactly keen on the prospect of offering this. But that has changed, and my intuition told me. So my point is, there are actual people in the world out there that want this and that are looking for it. So yeah, I have no problem offering it. So again, you can read the article, which is, as always and as usual, linked in the description of this video. In it, I simply explain what it looks like, etc. It's just the basics, as in, yeah, you essentially contact me, you tell me what you want. I go over the details with you, you pay. I create this metaphorical bitch for you. I create that plushie for you, or doll, or whatever enchanted item you want, whatever item, you want enchanted, and I ship it to you. You receive it, and end of story. Yeah, I don't want to repeat what I said in the article, so this is pretty much straightforward. So I'm going to simply give an example. Imagine a teddy bear. Imagine anything. You tell me, hey, I want an enchanted teddy bear. I want, like, for example, Samael's energy, my beloved Lord Samael, or I want Sandalphon, my beloved Lord Sandalphon. I would like him in a teddy bear. Can be done. Essentially, a good deal of Sandalphon, either Sandalphon or Samael's energy, or any spirit you have in mind, or anything along those lines, can be embedded in said teddy bear, and by default you'll have a fixed amount of energy. And like I already explained in the aforementioned article, the benefit is that something like that is like a mobile altar. It's like an altar because the spirit or whatever energy that you want attached to said teddy bear or plushie has it has like a physical intermediary. It has a physical HQ, a base of operations from which it can manifest, and it will manifest. Make no mistake about it. You can expect the same stuff that you in the aforementioned cheesy movies saw, stuff like that. So make no mistake. If you, for example, buy one of these guys from me, then you better believe that you like sleep with that teddy bear. You're going to get like weird dreams, etc. Weird in a good way. You're essentially going to get dreams that spirit or entity or energy will bring about. You might notice things will be displaced. Nothing bad, essentially, but again, at worst, you can expect stuff like that. You'll notice a bunch of weird stuff happening, etc. That can happen. Doesn't have to happen, but it can happen. Don't be surprised if it does. If you order this and it happens. But these things will be beneficial for you. That's the whole point of it all. So like I said, think of Annabelle, think of Chucky, but in reverse. So instead of mayhem and chaos, obviously you can expect constructivity and just overall beneficial goodiness to be brought your way. By default, I'll program that doll under the default conditions that if something happens to you, you die, you physically pass on. That energy or spirit or whatever is in that doll or whomever is in that doll will automatically also evaporate, so also die in a matter of speaking. And the other thing is also that let me see, and that yeah, it will also cease to exist if you destroy the plushie or the doll, like you burn that teddy bear or you do something with it. So by default, just the way that you treat your default plushies, if you have any that are not possessed, so to speak, you could understand that, listen, you're going to pick off the energy that's in it. If, for example, this bear gets burnt or something gets burnt or it gets damaged, you don't treat it like that, okay? Let your intentions be clear. You don't freaking step on it or anything like that. You don't do anything disrespectful. You treat that plushie the same way you would like to be treated. You don't have to put it up on a pedestal or anything like that. You don't have to make offerings to it and stuff like that unless you want to. You simply treat it the same way you would to treat a person, essentially, yourself. Imagine literally having a twin. You treat that twin the way you want to be treated, the way you would treat yourself. And that's it. For the rest, it's no big deal. You treat it like any other item you own, like a jacket, like anything. But of course with respect and again, the way you would like to be treated. Yeah, and for the rest, it's clear. The default price for buying one of these is $1,000 or €1,000, just 1,000, okay? $1,000. That's it. It's pretty much fixed. Let me see if I had anything else to say. The most practical uses are that you either leave it at home, obviously, and you see to it that no one will touch it or displace it. I mean, people can touch it, but it's best if no one does, honestly. Like I said, treat it like a private item, like your cell phone. No one touches your cell phone or anything like that. So again, you need to use common sense, or you simply attach it to a backpack of yours or a thingy of yours, a bag of yours, and then you simply, the convenience is that you'll have it with you. You know, you go with your backpack, you have it with you at all times, essentially. Benefit is, like I said, you can talk to it, you can do whatever. You can literally treat it almost like a pet, but in a much better way. Like I said, you treat it like yourself. Imagine if you would be able to talk to yourself, and yeah, you treat it like such. As such, if something, you by accident do something like you step on it, it's an accident, it's okay. You just do the same thing that you would do to yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. Okay, it's just an accident. I just stepped on you, you wipe it off, etc. Like, okay, fine. End of story, no problem. If there is anything that requires your attention, your plushie, your haunted plushie will definitely let you know if something is up, as in, hey, I didn't like what you did. You'll, for example, get the feeling, like a flash in your head, or you'll get a dream that, hey, I don't like what you did, okay? I would appreciate it if you didn't do it anymore. But the primary purpose is still that it is there to serve you, so you are in the authoritative position. You're in a position of authority, but of course authority doesn't mean mistreatment. Again, you know what I mean. I don't have to say anything. Common sense tells you any of this. Okay, if you do make the mistake of mistreating your thing, the same way that if you had a pet, you mistreat that pet will bite you if you go too far. So obviously you do the same thing. You treat it the way you would like to be treated. He, she, or it, you treat it the way you would like to be treated. You would like to be treated. And yeah, that's all. Let me know if you have any questions, and goodbye for now.